Hello. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you for joining me on another Ship to Shore. I hope you guys had a good Monday. Um, a good weekend, actually. Not a good Monday. Monday is just getting started, but I hope you guys had a good weekend. Let me do a quick sound check because y'all know I will turn on this live and there'll be no sound. So let me just make sure here. Okay, we're good. So, uh, I'm sorry. So I wanted to thank you guys for joining us today because this is going to be a special one for me. As you guys know, on Talk to Me Thursday, we are really getting heavy into the train travel and what we can do and how we can make a different experience is not only for cruising but just for travel in general. And I'm so excited because I have Christen Sellier here from Railbookers, and she's going to talk to us today a little bit about Railbookers, what kind of services Railbookers offer, and then how we can incorporate that into our travel and just kind of get a little bit of a different feel for how we are exploring. So let me just say hello to the chat, and then I will bring Kristen in, and then we will start talking about Railbookers. So first and foremost, we have Foodie Vacations. First of all, thank you for being here. I did jump into her live stream this morning, and she's been here. She's been here for a while, so I appreciate you jumping in and being here. Thank you, and I appreciate you. And then also DT Cruisers, good afternoon. How are you? Thank you for being here, fam. I certainly appreciate it. And feel free to share out the stream and let other people know that you guys are here and that we're talking all things Railbookers today. We are also streaming live over on Facebook. So if you're on Facebook and you have any questions, go ahead and drop those down into the chat and we will get those answered as soon as possible. So thank you for that. We also have Kathy B. What is going on, Kathy B? Thank you for being here and thank you for being a part of the Parker fam and using those Parker fam emojis. And also welcome to all of our Parker fam members. Thank you for being a part of this today as well. And we appreciate you. A flare by Pierre. Hey, fam, how are you? Thank you for being here. We appreciate you jumping in. And then we have Malachi Harris. Hey, Malachi, how are you? Malachi said, hey, I'm ready and I got my notepad. Okay. I love it, Malachi. I love it. And DT Cruiser, thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate it. That $5 super chat is going to go a long way and it's definitely going to help out the channel. So we appreciate it. So once again, today we're talking to Christen Sellier from Railbookers, and she's going to definitely give us an overview of Railbookers. And I'm so excited about this because this has been something that I've always wanted to do, and we're actually putting that on our list to start doing this summer. Is just start traveling by trains. So I'm excited. Thank you for the vacation for sharing on Facebook. I appreciate it. But enough of me talking. Y'all want to hear from Kristen. Kristen, you good to go? You ready? All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring Kristen up, and we're gonna talk all things train.
Yay! Hi! Thank you for having me. This is all new. What a production. I love it.
Oh, yes. We have a pretty fun crowd over here. So first of all, I just want to say thank you for coming in and giving us an overview of Railbookers. I know we have talked before, and I wanted to make sure that we made this something more knowledgeable for people because I don't think people understand that you can not only travel by cruise, but you can kind of combine the two and make them the ultimate experience.
Yes. Really, the possibilities are pretty endless. So,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. So we're pretty excited to have you here. We have a few more friends that jumped in. We have On to Go with Yellow saying hello and happy Monday. And then we also have Travel Cape Trips. Hey, fam. And they said they are here and present. They are ready to go. And our favorite internet auntie Game Changer is here. She's in everybody's chat and she's always very supportive. So we appreciate you being here as well. Yeah. So, Kristen, just give them a little bit of background. And whenever you're ready to present, we can go with it.
I will. Well, I guess I'll start by finding my screen to share real quick. One sec.
No problem.
1 sec. But yes, I'm Christen Sellier with Railbookers and Amtrak Vacations and business development representative here. I started out as a travel advisor as well. So I just working with Railbookers. This is like my dream job. So
yes.
I will show you what. Here's my, hold on, share my screen. Hopefully
all
that's
right,
right.
gotcha.
Okay.
There we go.
Got it. And this, all right. Ready to go? So Once again, hello everyone. If you've just joined, now I can't see because I'm also looking at my presentation. So I was going to say, save questions. I will answer those at the end when I'm
Yes.
looking at everyone. So, but anyway, my goal here is to demonstrate the what a difference your travel experience will be when planned and executed by, of course, your travel advisor, Siobhan, and working with Railbookers and Amtrak Vacations. So thanks for being here. And first things first, of course, how do I move this thing? Hold on one sec.
No, no
um,
problem.
hide that. Okay. Yes, I need to, of course, thank Siobhan once again and On the
Thank
Go
you.
Travel. Yes, and thanks for having me to lunch and chill with
Absolutely.
me. Yes, but I'll get down to it. Railbookers and Amtrak Vacations, we offer a one-stop shop for your travel needs. We seamlessly piece together itineraries tailored to your wants and needs. We go to over 700 destinations worldwide. We're on 6 continents. We offer over 5,000 customizable itineraries. Like we've packaged together hotels, sightseeing, excursions, transfers, ferry tickets, rental cars. But of course, our specialization is in rail. And we have direct contracts with all the rail partners worldwide, including all the luxury trains as well, which you may not have considered yet for
Yes.
a trip. But yes, so we can be your one-stop shop for all of your travel needs. Like how many of you have gone to plan a trip yourself and have ended up down that rabbit hole of like too much information on the internet, of course,
Yes.
not knowing like which website or review to trust or how to make a final decision on anything. So of course the first step would be to contact your travel advisor, Charvon, and they'll collect all the details, what you're wanting from your experience, and of course use her expertise to and deductive reasoning to select a supplier to work with. And of course, that would be us for your train travel needs. So, why is because we take the complexity out of independent train travel and we handle the logistics of like selecting the best, most scenic routes, the best connections, schedules, all of that. So, we allow you to book best last minute trips, like you book today, depart tomorrow. You can book up to 2 years in advance with us, and that includes train reservations. Um, and then we have, of course, like I said, the direct contracts and partnerships. So that comes in handy with booking train schedules and all that.
Yes.
It's usually not that flexible. But then for accommodations, we have a huge catalog of 3 to 5 star, and you can also, you know, pick and choose. You don't have to be married to like completely 4 star accommodations.
Hmm.
Like you want to go to a Fairmont or a Ritz Carlton in one destination, then go to a Hilton Garden in the next. You can do that. But of course, we are the train travel experts. I believe our CEO dubbed saying, "We speak rail."
Hmm.
And we have account executives that they know the routes, connections, every train's, and all of its features, all the destinations. So, like, other tour operators, they might book train, of course, but we definitely know it, and we give you back so much of your time with that. We also you can do multi-city trips, multi-country, completely customizable, and we don't have minimum or maximum day requirements. We do lots of pre and post cruise extensions, which I will
Mm.
get to, of course, because I know you're a cruise specialist.
We are cruising.
That, so it's great. But also, and for the especially the nervous travelers, just know we have 24/7 emergency response because
Hmm.
we have staff in the US, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and the UK. And so, like, when there's those like strikes, shutdowns, all the delays and everything, they handle it on the spot for you. So you are secured. But as I mentioned, we offer a huge catalog of accommodations like the big box, Hilton, Marriott, Accor, to the luxury boutique hotels, the mom and pop inns, more Airbnb esque accommodations as well. And also, we have like countless sightseeing add ons as well for your trips, like private guided tours if you want, small
Hmm.
group, mainstream, like the hop on, hop off bus, like skip the lines, culinary experiences too, the wine tastings, cooking classes, outdoor adventures, really anything. Um, like that's an example, of course. And of course, the wonderful thing about train travel is one of the biggest perks is the train takes you to the city center.
Yes.
Train stations are often located in the heart of the city, providing convenient access to all the destinations and giving you back all that time you spend traveling outside of the city to an airport, waiting in the security lines, arriving outside another city, waiting for transfers,
Right.
all that time. But of course, if you do need a transfer, if you pick a hotel that's not close to the train station, we provide those as well. So it's just like I said, one-stop shop.
One-stop shop. Yeah, that's very important.
Definitely. And of course, one third of our business, like I said, is pre and post cruise extensions. And this even includes the in between extensions too. Like I always use the Flamsbana train in Norway for an example, because it's just a 1 hour train ride from sea level up to the mountain peaks and also one of the most scenic rides in the world. So why wouldn't you add that on
Right.
to mid cruise? Um, but yeah, so your travel advisor, of course, will save you so many added fees as well by booking with us because with the cruise companies, they kinda add those hidden fees that actually come out when you're looking at your invoice.
Mhm,
Yeah,
exactly.
so we'll enhance your experience also and save you some money. And of course, when booking pre and post stays with the cruise companies, it's usually like 1 or 2 nights in a hotel, maybe a transfer, possibly sightseeing excursion, but we can take you well beyond that. Like if you want to land in London and take the Eurostar to Paris and up to Amsterdam, we can set you up with that. We can connect you all the way from your Rhine River cruise. You can disembark, take the train all the way down even to the tip of Italy, take a ferry over to Sicily, basically just yeah, use us to connect you anywhere. That's just 2 examples. Just an example of another, this is like the standard itinerary. Once again, I said completely customizable, like from a Rhine River cruise or even a Seine River cruise. Um, and we do all the add-ons, the day trips, all of that for you, and you can pick and choose. But of course, we are the source to reach out to for luxury rail experiences. Like this is just a sample of them. The Venice Simplon Orient Express, which is like a bucket list item,
Mhm.
the epitome of like timeless opulence. The Rovos Rail in South Africa, colonial luxury and the African landscape, of course. And then the brand new one, we have La Dolce Vita Orient Express, which just started at the beginning of April making its departures. Just brand spanking new going through Italy.
Mm.
So, yeah.
Wow.
And then, of course, Rocky Mountaineer. Most everyone seems to know
Yeah.
Rocky Mountaineer.
Yes,
um,
yes.
but yeah, we do the traditional Canada route as well as the Rockies to Red Rocks route in Colorado and Utah with them. This is also a brand new one coming in July, the Britannic Explorer, if you're interested in discovering
Ooh,
England and Wales by train. Yes. They already have the
are you?
British Pullman train as well, which is like the
Yes.
Queen's chosen. So yeah, but this is our worldwide selections. You can even do around the world by luxury train if you so desire. If you've already done the around the world cruise, you are lucky. And yeah, this is another
Yeah, right.
for real.
Next step, around the world trains.
Just got a few days to spare, like 59 to be exact for this one. But yes, that is the itinerary. I can't imagine.
That's not bad though. 59 days
Right, yeah,
for
look at
an around the world train, and then it includes the air travel as well.
yes, well, you will help with that.
Okay.
Set that up with
Okay.
the advisor.
Okay.
Yes, but our powers combined. That is,
Yes.
yes, yeah, you can't avoid the airplanes because
Right.
obviously. Um, but yeah, so as you can see, we offer so much for so many travel styles and preferences, like for the first timers to the more seasoned traveler, from budget conscious to those who want to splurge for that once in a lifetime trip. We do the overnight stays, of course, the sleeper cars, and yeah, all the bells and whistles, pun intended, for that. And last thing to note, of course, before I highlight a few destinations, is that the journey is part of the experience. I will argue and say it is the experience when
Mhm.
traveling, especially like traveling through Europe, because, like they say, you get the both worlds of slowing down, but I say that with quotes because slowing down, but you're going hundreds of miles per hour while also seeing
Right.
everything go past you. And of course, escorted bus tours, a lot of people like those, but especially large groups, that makes sense. But I've never heard anyone say that the bus ride is the highlight of the trip, unlike with the train.
Right.
Yes. And I also want to note that multi generational trip requests are on the rise, like grandparents traveling with their kids and also grandkids. It's perfect, all ages, there's no age limits. And it keeps the kids occupied, of course, because they get to actually get up, move around from train car to train car.
Hmm.
What?
Yeah.
So yeah, the scenery keeps everyone enthralled as well. But I'm going to start with one of our, of course, popular destinations, Switzerland. Always in our top three, of course, because, well, the Swiss say to enjoy three things in their country, first off, which is, of course, their mountains, their chocolate, and their cheese. But also, the fourth would be their trains. And we're partners with all of the trains. They're all iconic. The Glacier Express, the Bernina Express. Cannot stress how important it is, by the way, to use a travel advisor for Switzerland. Because, like, while it's convenient, it for traveling independently, it's also very intricate as well.
Hmm.
And this is just an example of one of our itineraries that once again you can change everything to, like your starting points, your hotel grades, you can get the standard class Swiss pass or upgrade that. Standard class seats, you can upgrade those and add on your day trips as well. And just an example, the Glacier Express. This travels from St. Moritz to Zermatt, and it crosses over 291 bridges, goes through 91 tunnels. It has the big picture windows, which are pretty standard on all the trains in Switzerland. But, overlooking the mountains, the peaks, the towns, it's gorgeous.
Yes.
And then every Railbooker Switzerland journey includes unlimited access to the entire train, bus, sorry, and boat network throughout the country, as well as the free admission also to most of the museums there. So it includes a lot. And in Switzerland, the schedules also, they're coordinated for the trains, the ferries, the buses. So really, it couldn't be easier to navigate, except also complex. But then there's the Bernina Express as well. It connects you from Switzerland to Italy and vice versa. Another beautiful train going through the Golden Pass. And then you can add on day trips too, and like their cog railways. These are major in Switzerland, going to the mountain peaks.
That's beautiful.
They even have a chocolate train too, by the way. Didn't
Oh,
even
wait. Now
have
you
a
speak
picture of
my
that.
language.
I know, I was like, add a picture of that. But yeah, so I know really. Definitely. But yes, in Ireland, I have to mention Ireland now because usually don't think of trains with Ireland, but this has become our number one destination this year.
Mm.
It's usually like escorted tours or people want to do the self-drive itineraries. But rail is on the rise because many aren't comfortable with the narrow, winding roads. Even like the
Hmm.
smallest car, like you're going to get stopped by the sheep traffic because they're actually meant for sheep herding there. So, yes, train is a great answer to this, you, allowing you more freedom, flexibility, and yeah, without having to drive. This is our most popular itinerary: Dublin to Galway to Clarny to Cork. And where the train doesn't take you in Ireland, we connect the dots for you. Like I said, with our transfers and our day trips and sightseeing and all of that. Um, yes. So we go to everything, like, of course, whatever you want to see in Dublin, like the Guinness Storehouse there. We go to the Cliffs of Moher, with
Hmm.
full day tours like the Ring of Kerry, uh, Clarny Lakes, oh, and National Park, and also all the castles, but of course, including Blarney Castle. And we offer castle stays as well for lodging. And I got to mention Norway now too, because it's for some reason having a huge spike in popularity. Which really stinks for me because I cannot pronounce anything in Norwegian. I'm like,
So if you can't pronounce it, I sure
I
can't
know,
pronounce it.
I know. I like consider myself a linguist, but not really. But yes, so yeah, especially like with Christmas markets, consider this too. And
Yes.
people think of cruises for the Christmas markets, but you can see all of those by train as well,
Hmm.
or combine both and do part river cruise, part train, extend your trip.
Yes.
So yeah, like of course in Oslo and Bergen, Lillehammer, I think I got that right. But yeah, there's so many places to see. And even the town that Disney's Frozen was based on is in Norway as well.
Nice.
Yes. And another example, one of our many itineraries that includes that train that I was speaking of earlier, the Flamsbana, the most scenic ride in the world almost. Well, top 10. This one, yes. And yeah, just imagine expanding your cruise using this. It takes you everywhere and it's
Right.
actually a short trip. So, um, yes. And when perusing the Railbookers website, if you are inspired to do this. You can click on your desired destination to view the customizable itinerary options, but also you can see samples of the accommodations we offer, which are a lot. So we do like 6 at a time. You can always request, if you have one in mind, of course, to your travel advisor. We can do that too. Pretty flexible. I got to do Italy as well, usually our number one destination, because and you can easily combine Italy with other destinations around Europe by rail as well. And Italy really demonstrates like all of the comfort and convenience of European rail travel with its like sleek, modern, high-speed trains. Like even the longest stretch of train trip is just a little over 4 hours, as this will demonstrate.
Yes. Ooh.
Yes, from Rome to Cinque Terre. Um, hold on. There's like a lag in my nope,
Oh,
nope,
you're
nope, nope. Sorry. Yes. So yeah, we connect you to all the sites that you'd want to see, like Lake Como, Cinque Terre, to the big three, the starter pack of Italy, they say, Venice, Florence, and Rome, then all the way down to the tip. And then you can book a ferry through us as well to Sicily, like I said. And then I must cover, of course, Amtrak Vacations, our domestic
yes.
brand, because lots of people, actually, domestic travel is on the rise, I think, because this was an election year and everything.
Yeah.
So, anyone interested in discovering USA by train, um, obviously consider us. All the red lines on the map you're seeing are Amtrak routes, and all the white dots are Amtrak stations.
Wow.
A- And yeah, Amtrak, we have over 500 stations we connect through. And also, we can, once again, customize your trip to start at the station nearest you. So it doesn't have to depart from the big cities like Chicago, New York, Seattle. You can go like even my little town of Greenville, South Carolina, we have one. So, and then we have like the specialty itineraries like fall foliage in New England, if you want to go to like
Mm,
Boston, Maine, New Hampshire. We do the jazz, blues, and rock and roll from Chicago to Memphis down to New Orleans.
mm,
Yes. And if you want to like do a Nashville side trip too, we do rental cars. And but the bread and butter, of course, is the national parks. And the train will actually take you to the doorstep of several national parks like Glacier National Park, Yellowstone, Yosemite, Grand Canyon, just to name a few. So it's very convenient.
yes.
And of course, with Glacier, it travels through the national park, which is
Right.
lovely. But yes, once again, plane versus train travel. You must note that on a train, you will never ever see a middle seat, the dreaded middle seat. It's always two by two, two by one, or one by one. Of course, like I said, it takes you to the city center. With trains, you can arrive just like 30 minutes early and be able to board. There's no strict baggage fees or restrictions. And yeah, it's just hassle free, scenic traveling. Of course, follow us on social media since we are on social media right now.
Yes.
Yes, very important. Um, but yes, so I hope you're considering discovering the world by train now after this little introduction and of course working with us. But I want to say thank you. Of course, I'm open to chat now. I have to go back to my window where I see you.
Well,
This
I
is
pinned some questions for you. So first of all, I
okay.
just want to welcome everyone in that came in after we started the presentation. I try to show most comments throughout. So, but thank you for coming in. And I did want to ask. Travel Kate Trips had a few questions. So thank you, Kathy, for dropping those questions in. And if you guys have any questions, go ahead and drop them in the chat so Kristen can answer them the best that she can. If she doesn't know the answer, please feel free to email me and we will get back to you about what the answer is. So let's start with this one.
Okay.
Kathy said, we love traveling on Amtrak and going via Roomette for ages 60 and over. Any good deals?
Yes, there are deals running. It changes week by week, of course. I know we have another flash sale, which I haven't even checked today, but yes, it varies by, of course, destination, but always check on our website because it's always like the first thing you'll see on our homepage what
Yes.
deals are happening. So
Okay.
yes, best place
Nice.
to find. And AmtrakVacations.com as well as Railbookers.com because Railbookers is the rest of the world, including Alaska, actually. So
Nice.
yeah, if you're looking to travel.
All right. And then she also wants to know, she said well, I guess this is more of a comment. The transfer from the train station to the hotel is something that will definitely help that transition smoother. Love that option. And that is an amazing option.
And it's not just to the hotel, train station to airport to cruise port to Even we offer not just from the train, but hotel to cruise port, hotel to airport. So
Yeah.
you get it. Yeah, everywhere.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. And she said, does the Orient Express through Italy offer passengers a chance to get off at a certain stop and explore?
Yes, and you can choose your stops. You choose where not to stop. It's, like I said, customizable. I'm almost sick of that word, but yes, it does.
Yes. So that's the one thing also I like, and that we have talked about before is how customizable it is. So it's not just like you have to pick, like you were saying before, a certain hotel. You can customize almost every single part of your travel,
Right.
from hotel to stops, excursions, so to speak. Like almost all of it is customizable,
Mhm.
right?
And starting points, yeah, and finishing
Yeah,
points. So yes, it is.
nice. All right. And on the go with yellow says 59 days around the world. Where does it start and stop? How long do you have each stop? Or is it mostly scenic?
Once again, it's like you can choose your starting point. But of course, if you're wait, are they asking about the luxury rail? Oh,
The
that
around the world.
that was a specific luxury rail one. So usually I think they would you'd probably start it with the like in Canada, sorry.
Hmm.
Canada with the Rocky Mountaineer. It's like and then you can go either way. If you go to Europe, go through Europe, then we have India. Then of course we have you can go down to even South America as well. So yeah, it is. Yes, it's mostly scenic. Those are
It's
definitely
mostly
scenic.
scenic. Okay.
Yes. Sorry, I was trying to picture the map in my. Yeah,
And Kathy said, wait, did you say chocolate
I did. I did, and I should have included like a more picture of that on here. But yes,
train? Yeah, no, that definitely piqued my interest. Wait, the chocolate train? Wait a
yes,
minute.
and it goes up to a chocolate factory, I believe.
Nice.
Yes, at the peak. So gosh.
Nice. On the go with yellow says Norway was beautiful. I was there last summer. So she
Oh,
did a Norway cruise. So yeah, it
right.
seems to be on the rise.
I would love. Yes, it is.
And let's see here. I think I saw another one. Germany, Bavaria is
Yeah,
on the list. Okay, so that's on her bucket list. So listen, we got some options on how we can do this now. We do.
right. There's like the Christmas markets, of course, cruise
Yes.
extensions there. Yes, their train systems obviously just like Switzerland. It's perfected. So yeah.
All right. And good perks of a train: no baggage fee and no dreaded middle seat indeed.
Yes. Seriously.
Also, good group rates are a thing with Amtrak, correct?
Group we never say groups just because you cannot charter a train car, but of course it's first come first served. So obviously the earlier you book, the more chance you can actually travel with your group and stay with your group and have, spots in the hotels as well and on the excursions. So,
Right.
yes, we usually say independent travel more so than groups. Just depends on
Right.
the size of your group.
Nice.
Yes.
Foodie Vacation says this has been very important, informative. So thank you for that.
It's great.
And
Glad.
Auntie said, I'm within states to visit family members, never ride. Also, great senior discount. So,
Yeah.
so that is a good thing. That is also a thing too. Like the different levels. I mean, are there different, if different kind of discounts outside of just like senior discounts, or what type of discounts are offered?
I believe we have oh, yeah, like military discounts, teacher discounts, also travel advisor discounts, of course, but, yes, for you and your family members. Um, I think that's about it.
Okay.
Besides our, like, flash sales, I'm not sure.
Right.
Yeah,
Right. And you said the sales
I'll
change
look
every
that up now.
week, right?
They do, yes, we run different specials and, like, specific itineraries too,
Mhm.
like, save 600 per couple and yeah.
Okay,
So,
nice.
yeah, I
Um,
can't keep up with them
so
sometimes.
I think for me, a question would be, how does Railbookers accommodate travelers that have accessibility
Such
needs?
needs well, I would say, especially in the United States, we're very like handicapped, special needs accessible for the most part. And we also, of course, partner with all suppliers that provide that as well. If you need like assistance, of course, like
Hmm.
airports and mobility assistance, we set that up too. So
Okay.
Yeah.
And I know sometimes, I know you said you can book as far as 2 years out. If there is a difference as far as like price changing on a particular itinerary, is that something that could be adjusted, or is it because it's so customizable? It's just, whatever we quote you for something maybe 2 years out is just the price.
Um, whatever we quote you is the price. Well, once after you book, that's
Hmm.
right. It's not
Right,
like a
right,
cruise because
right, right, right.
yes.
And
Where
that's part more or less where the question is coming from. Because I know with cruises, you can kind of say, hey, the price dipped a little bit before final
right.
payment. How can we adjust it? But,
Because this is
because
so
it's
many
train.
different components,
Mhm,
yeah, it's not like
mhm.
I mean, it is a package, but not a package kind of thing.
Right, right, right.
Right.
Um, and then I guess I know you said this year the more popular ones were Ireland and Norway. Are those just genuinely the more popular options, or did they all just kind of?
No, it's, usually Italy, Switzerland,
Okay,
just
okay,
separately and put together, like we do, like I said, multi-country packages too, but,
okay.
yeah, Ireland's on the rise, but also always Alaska and Canada too, which I didn't even cover. Alaska Rail, I would suggest that if you've already cruised Alaska, to go back by rail there, because that goes deep into the state. It's like full a whole completely different experience, so,
Yeah, because
yeah.
actually by train you can get places that a cruise ship is just not going to give you.
Right. You
Okay,
get
access.
Fairbanks. So, yes.
Nice,
Northern Lights experiences, of course, by train because it
nice.
has the glass dome, train that you can if you're in the Gold Star service and open air viewing platforms, so you definitely see a lot more than just at the cruise port with us.
Nice.
Yes.
All right.
No,
So I think that's all the questions I had. Because basically throughout the presentation, you just answered my questions all the way through.
good.
So that is
That
amazing.
was my goal. That's good.
Um, I guess just to kind of like hammer it home, what would be some of the advantages of just booking with your travel advisor and rail bookers versus booking it on your own independently?
With us, we quote instantly. I know advisors as well as, your clients do not enjoy waiting for a few days to get like a quote back and an
Hmm.
itinerary that they may want to have pieced together. We do it right for you like over the phone if you like. So that is definitely a major advantage for us. And like I said, the one-stop shop, like instead of having different invoices and charges coming from all different places, we're
Hmm.
all in the same spot. And of course, this saves so much headache with us being train travel experts because, especially like with European itineraries, um, it's just a headache to piece together. And sometimes maybe people aren't specialists, so they don't have you on the most convenient routes or like the
Right,
best connections. So it'll make your trip go so much smoother with us.
right.
Definitely.
So on Go Yellow said, I hear train is the most popular travel for Switzerland because of the mountains.
Yes, because of the mountains and just the efficiency. And yeah, they're like not the pioneers, but they're well known for their system. Because, like I said, it lines up with the bus and boat networks there too, so it's fluid. It's yeah,
Nice.
flows nicely.
So what's your advice for first time rail vacationers? Like what would be some of the things that you would tell someone who would be booking train travel for the first time?
Well, to book with us, well, you, I'm just kidding. So we can handle it for you. Just 'cause it's
Make
nice
it a lot easier.
to find, yeah, all your tickets, all your passes, everything you need, so you're not worried about, like, for example, in Switzerland, like you need the standard, like the Swiss pass as well as reservations in the train, which many people wouldn't just know. But we'll just handle the guesswork for you basically
Mhm.
and provide you with what you need so you can just go. um, did that
Right.
answer the question? No, I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
gonna say
yeah,
yes.
absolutely.
So it's just booking with us. Yes.
On the Go Yellow says, how do you handle delays with your customers?
Like I said, with that the on well, usually we have staff that handles that usually right away, an emergency line. Someone will answer in one of our 5 countries, whoever's, like, on the clock, basically.
Mhm.
And yes, just the connections we have with our partners, they're pretty quick to, like, get you maybe transferred to another route or You may even sometimes put on a bus for, like, one little portion of the trip if that's necessary. So, yes, getting you from point A to point B,
Would
like,
be
hopefully the
okay.
smoother because I know, like, things happen. So, yeah,
Um,
um,
Nice.
sorry.
No,
I started
you're
talking, I'm like,
fine.
"Did I actually answer the question?"
No,
Yes.
no, no. I mean, it's the support there that you guys have the 24-hour
Yeah,
support.
you're not
20.
on your own, and if you need to add, like, a hotel last minute or something, like, maybe get a rental car for some reason, we'll help you with that, of course. You're not on your own.
Right. So I did ask the question. I put up a poll on the chat, and I wanted to know: have you ever taken a train vacation or combined it with a cruise? So I'm gonna go ahead and close that and give you the results. So it says 50% says no because there are just too many unknowns. They just really just don't know or don't understand or really how to go about doing it.
Mhm.
Um, 42% says yes, and they love train travel.
Great.
And then we have 7% that says they have combined train and cruising before.
Mhm.
So that's pretty, I mean, it's pretty nice that there is a few people out there that have actually done it before and understand that you can combine the two and make them like the ultimate experience. But the goal was with this, the people who just did not know, which
Mhm.
is 50% of the people in the chat right now, they just did not know or understand how to travel by train and how you can make this a vacation. So
Right.
this was definitely the goal of having you here so you can kind of help us understand a little bit more and make it a little bit easier to navigate and just explaining some of the luxuries that you also get, which
Right.
is the no baggage fees and checking luggage and worrying about who's in your row and all that fun stuff.
Yes, I have to step over somebody. I know.
Right,
Um,
right. We have see here who's actually on a cruise right now. She's on the World America MSC. So thank you for popping in.
yeah, that's nice.
She said, hey y'all, just popping in from DR Wi-Fi to say hello. Well, thank you. We appreciate it, friend.
Dominican Republic, yes, I know.
Yes.
Awesome.
And Florida Cruises is here. How are you, fam? They said, hi, everyone. I would love to love a train vacation.
Yes.
Um, yeah.
Well, good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's definitely the way to go. Like I said, I know it's something that we have definitely been talking about a lot, just getting into it and trying to learn a little bit more about it because this is, especially after the pandemic, I think people were looking for different ways of traveling. And because they did not want to be, stuck in one position or just stuck in the house, they still wanted to go on as normal as possible. So I think also, post pandemic too, do you think that train travel has kind of changed for people?
I think yes, and it's on the rise for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
It's, like, timeless, but also it's, like, trending now too, so yes.
Yeah, yeah, which is good. Like, we've seen a lot of creators that have popped up on our side too. Just, one search of it, and then you see all these folks that are just kind of popping up and showing the different size of
Mhm.
like train travel. So it's definitely worth getting out there and exploring. Even if you just explore the United States, find out
Yeah,
about your 48 and your lower 48, and then, go to Canada and
yeah,
try Alaska out and see how that goes.
exactly. Yeah, we do the Trans-Canada, the Eastern Canada, if you wanna do so all of that. Like I said, Rocky Mountaineer too.
Here, Rocky
So yes.
Mountaineer, especially.
Yes.
Game Changer said, "Are there status perks given for dedicated train travelers with your agency?"
With wait,
With
it's I was like,
Railbookers,
your agency?
not with Railbookers. Sorry.
We're actually, that's kind of in the making now, like a rewards program, like most people have.
Mhm.
So, yes,
Yeah.
I cannot say specifics on that yet, but, in the making.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Nice.
Sorry.
Nice. We like a good status perk.
Stay tuned. I know, yes. You should be rewarded for being a loyal.
Right. You should be. We have traveled on Amtrak tour cruise, but we did learn a lot from today's show. Train travel through other countries is awesome.
Oh, yeah,
Nice.
definitely.
Nice.
Especially.
Thank you. We appreciate that, Kathy. Thank you and Bryant for joining in. Well, I don't want to hold Kristen too long. I know she does have a full day, as always. We all are busy, and this is your lunch break. So I'm gonna give people 20 minutes to go finish their lunch before they gotta go back to work.
If you weren't eating this whole time.
If you were eating during this live. But thank you guys for popping in. We appreciate it. Once again, if you want any quotes or you have any questions for me, please scan the QR code up at the top of the screen and I can get you a quote. Also, follow Railbookers on social media. So they are on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. They have a YouTube channel. I found that too. So I've been kind of going through and watching some of the videos from that. And, make sure you reach out and follow everybody along. This has definitely been amazing, and I've enjoyed just having this chat with you. So thank you for being here, Christen.
Thank you so much for having me. This has been great.
Yeah, no problem. And if you guys have any questions for Christen, feel free to email me, Parker's gonna go 16 at gmail.com, and I can get the questions over to Christen and we can get you an answer. So thank you so much, and you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and we will see you guys next week for Ship to Shore. Bye, y'all.